Okay, so guys, this is Sue from SueStarcraft, and I have with me bugrancher as well as Nazi, who just played a best of 5. Nazi taking the series 3-1 versus bugrancher. Congratulations to Nazi. But first I want to talk to Bug. Bug, where do you think you went wrong? Where do you think it fell apart?
Well, I really think it was the key was my bad scouting. I mean, I just scouted at the wrong moments. I sacked overlords at the wrong moments. In the beginning, in the first game, I should have scouted Nazi's second and third racks, and that would have told me that the marine push is coming, and I needed to build a few more zerglings than I did, and that way I would have been able to stop the bunkers, and because the bunkers ultimately delayed my economy to where I just couldn't catch up, and then the drops just slowly finished me off. The second game went well. The last game right there, that was, I should have scouted the Banshees, but because I could have had a Mutalisk up, which would have countered the Banshees, which I might have lost a few drones where I had to build an Overseer for the cloak. But if I'd sacked an Overlord at a better time, I would have seen the starports with Tech Labs, and I may have been able to actually stop that, instead of spending all my gas after lair on Banelings and Baneling upgrades. Because that's usually Nazi's style, is some pretty nasty marine marauder ground pushes sometimes. So that's kind of what I was afraid of on that map. So.
Okay, Nazi, what is your thoughts? I know you only dropped the single game in this league, sorry, in the matchup, but what are your thoughts and what you could have done better?
In the second game or overall?
Overall.
Yes, scouting as usual. I mean, TVZ, I usually lose a lot of Ziggling mutal pushes. Like, I'm at the level that I can't really count it as good as I should right now. So, but in the other 3 games, like, I made sure and try to fool him into going other builds that I can easily counter. Like the third game, I try to make him go Banelings, Zigglings by pushing out. So every time I see he tries to scout my base, I will make sure I kill his scouts before he comes into my base so I can surprise him with the Banshees. The first game I knew I picked that map specifically, even though Zig has a huge advantage in that map. I wanted to pick that map so he feels comfortable in fast expanding. So, and I basically copied that strat from Fox or Fake Boxer from the GSM, the fast marine push.
Okay.
Second game, Ziggling meters, I have a very hard time countering that.
Fair enough. So back to Bug. The maps actually, in my opinion, favored you. Do you think you slipped up just a bit with that and didn't play to your advantage?
The maps, well, I really was comfortable with Shakura's spot too, and that's why it kind of caught me off guard when he decided to go for that bunker ramp walk with the early Marines. And you know, like I say, I should have scouted it, but yeah, Nazi definitely played me there, because definitely didn't expect it on that map, because I was definitely comfortable on that map. Some of the other maps, Metalopolis, or Scrap Station, I was really worried about. I ended up trying to do the Roach Rush because I was almost sure, judging by how early Nazi got his gas, that he was going to try to do either some fast Banshee or Viking harass or some drops, and so I decided he'd be kind of weak early, but my micro suffered actually because the ramp wasn't completely blocked off, and my Zerglings ended up running into the base, and kind of had a micro mishap there. But yeah, the maps really affect the game, the meta game for sure. Close air positions they really mess with me. Because I get really paranoid with Banshees, or for instance Toss, if I Void Rays. But yeah, I was pretty nervous too.
Okay, and while you speak about that Scrap Station game, I actually was screaming during the shotcast saying, "You got this! This is your game. You got in this base." But then it all fell apart. Any particular reason you didn't reinforce, or you didn't micro the Zerglings just as a little bit better?
Um, you know, I'm not sure. I just, once I realized the Zerglings were in the base, and then the SCVs started blocking things, I thought the attack was just gonna go completely downhill, and so I decided to just go back and focus on my macro and getting my economy up, which I had expanded as soon as I pushed out, and so I thought I might be able to recover that way. But nazy dropped me with a very strong push while I was vulnerable, so it was a good play on his part. So.
Okay, back to nazy. Nazy, I see you going with a lot of heavy marine pushes, and seeing as though tournaments for TG starts tomorrow, something you expect to do again?
You're trying to fool me in? We'll see. I don't see much zigs in my bracket anyway, so I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, there's Janice. There's Janice on there.
Well, we will see. In case Janice decides to listen on this, maybe I might try, maybe not. Scout properly. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I see though you're copying a lot of pro players like QXC with that Banshee and Hellion Harass. And I know you like Bratuki. Any other players you're looking at right now?
Foxer, the fake boxer, he's in GSL quarterfinals right now. I've been looking at a lot of his replays. So yeah, props to Kuchi on the account that he's on TV. Props to Kuchi.
Oh wow, you get an account. I don't have one myself. Okay, actually, Foxer reached finals earlier today, beating who was it that he beat? He beat.
You don't need to tell me. I haven't reached that far yet.
Foxer beat Curix to get in the quarterfinals as third player, I believe.
Yeah.
Or
he started with the marine push on him, and he placed game in that exact map. What is it? Not Colossal.
Shakur's Plateau.
Shakur's Plateau. Yeah, he did that same thing. Yeah, if he was to replay, he did the identical thing, but obviously way better than me because he's richer.
Okay, so just to close this off, Antara, any shoutouts you want to give before we sign off? Sorry, not Antara, bugrancher.
Do what?
You want to give any shoutouts before you sign out?
Oh, of course, yeah. I definitely have received a lot of support and help from Antara, and he's really been helping me a lot. I'm not always good at following what he says, especially when I'm nervous, because I don't know, I'm not used to playing under pressure like that before, and I tend to make stupid mistakes under pressure, but yeah, he's helped me a lot, and definitely, of course, you, Sue, and a lot of the tourney gamers have really helped me a lot, improve my gameplay. So thank you guys.
Excellent. Nazy, anything from you?
Well, since we're speaking about who helped to shout out to Prelusion and Kuchi on helping my ZBT, and I was nervous as well. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't really enter a lot of tournaments. So yeah, but I was GG, I had fun with it.
Okay, last question for you, Nazy. Next week you're up against Mez. What do you know about Mez?
Mez? Well, I've played him a couple of days ago. He seems to be the rather agitated type. I'm not really worried so much about him. I mean, PvP, if he trains a lot during this week or from when I played him till then maybe I can get caught off guard. I'm not really that nervous. I was more nervous for bugrancher actually. Not that worried for me.
Okay, well guys, want to say GG, congrats to Nazy. Bug, you played a good game. Unfortunately, just didn't win this week, but who knows, you might be back sometime and you might get revenge. And once again, I want to say thank you to Bug, sorry, to Antaran, and for everyone viewing, hope you had a good time. This is Sue from SueStarcraft signing out. GG.